In Genesis, we see God create man and then say, "It's not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." And so he created Eve from the rib of Adam, not made out of his head to rule over him, nor out of his feet to be trampled upon by him, but out of his side to be equal with him, under his arm to be protected, and near his heart to be loved. Ministry, family, church, all the things you guys are going to be a part of begin with your family. This thing that is happening today is a serious thing. It's a real thing. It's a spiritual thing. There's a bonding that's happening today that there's nothing like it. It's a new thing. And both of you have a responsibility in being faithful to your marriage to be faithful to God, to guard the deposit of the gospel that's been poured into you by your parents, your family, like Timothy's mother and grandmother, by your pastors, like Paul poured into Timothy. Now you're being asked to fight for Jesus to be the center of your marriage, to be the guide as you build a family. And if you're faithful to guard that deposit, I think one day, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, your kids, your students, your grandkids will be sharing stories about you at their weddings. I'm excited about them talking about the Marleys and how they deposited something significant, something eternal in them. All authority on heaven and earth has been given to Jesus, and it's by that authority I pronounce you today husband and wife. Jacob, you may kiss your bride. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege today to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Jacob and Elle Marley.
Elle's been my best friend since we were born. Well, not actually. First, I had to survive the scrutiny and biting of no longer making her the only child. But really watching God bring you guys together and just the qualities you bring out in each other has been so awesome. And I think that just shows how good He is and how much you guys allow Him to work in your lives, because He's used you to work in all of our lives. At Chi Alpha service, I always get emotional when I see Jacob in the front with his hands in the air, just because that's the person I've always wanted for you, and I'm just so happy for you, and I love you so much, and I know I feel so lucky to have you guys in my life forever, and I know everyone else here at Greece. So thank you guys for being you, and we love you so much.
I first met Jacob actually on the second day of kindergarten. I was really nervous because first day of kindergarten, was so excited, and I made 0 friends. And so I was like really nervous, and then I met Jacob, and we've been best friends ever since. And so when I got to meet you, it was crazy because Jacob couldn't stop smiling whenever he was with you, and I could just tell how much he truly cared about you, and it's really amazing to see him like that. I'm so happy. Elle, he's now your responsibility. However, he's a great man, and I know he will be an amazing husband and friend to you throughout your marriage. Isn't it amazing to see how much you guys love God and how passionate you are about ministry? And I'm so excited to see all the blessings that God has for you guys in your life.
Marriage is the smallest form of church that we have in the world. It's a union of God and 2 people. And if you fight for it, if you guard this new thing that God has created, even at great cost to yourselves, He will open doors for you that you couldn't imagine possible.